How are you all doing? You doing well? You good? You good?
Good at it.
I'm doing well too. Thanks for asking. Manners don't cost a thing. In case you can't tell, I'm English. And English people get fixated on manners and politeness and apologising for no reason. In fact, if saying sorry was an Olympic sport, we'd be the best at it in the world. You can imagine the award ceremony going something like this. And as Great Britain prepares to receive the gold medal for the 500-metre regret relay, the athlete appears to be turning to Canada and France on the podium. I'm so sorry that we beat you. Je suis désolé, nous vous battons. And we would do this just to be modest, which we're also satisfactory at. It's got layers, that one. It's got layers. English people, we regret things unnecessarily. We say sorry when we don't even mean it, and also for things that aren't even our fault. We can find a way to apologise in any situation. We even say sorry in the bedroom. For example, I'm sorry that you feel that that was over too quickly and the tea is still brewing. Or, I'm sorry, I can't eat that as it was not brought to me by Deliveroo. Or, I'm sorry that you think I spend more time searching for Netflix shows than I do your clitoris. So, does everybody watch Netflix here?
Yes!
Phew, I can actually do this next bit then. So, I love Netflix, but I get a little bit confused as to why Netflix has to move your continue watching section. Does anybody else get that? Yeah, it's annoying, right? So sometimes it's in exactly the same place as when you left it, and other times you're just scrolling endlessly down the screen, popular on Netflix, trending, because you watched 100% Hotter. I mean, why do they do it? It's so annoying, right? And I can think of two reasons why they do it. One, as you're scrolling down the screen and you get to the bottom, you actually do realise that there is an international section. Two, Netflix are worried that you're not going to be actually doing anything and you're going to be immobile for the rest of the day. So they just want you to burn some calories before you start watching. Now, there's not actually a real punchline to this bit. You've just given me the opportunity to have a moan, which is another thing English people are very good at. Although I will say this, don't invite too many English people to a dinner party, otherwise it will turn into a cheese and whining night. So anybody who knows me will tell you that I can manage to put a film reference, I love movies, I can put a film reference in practically every story that I tell. So my girlfriend and I, we own a white cat, right? She's a big white fluffy thing. Now, does anybody else in the audience, anybody else own a heavy fur shedding animal?
Yay!
Put your hand up. Yeah. So you know that it's a constant struggle between wanting to cuddle your pet and coming away hairier than Chewbacca's lint remover. So I found a solution to this. Do it naked. No, it works. So, in a nude, stroking a white, fluffy cat, I feel like I'm in a porno version of Austin Powers playing Dr. Evil. It's okay, don't worry about it, she's fine. She'll be back in a minute anyway. So, yeah. So when I'm in the shower, I'm also known what's called a lazy petter, which means that I try and use the least amount of energy to stroke my cat, right? So, sorry, my mouth's getting a bit dry. That's not a joke. So I use other parts of the body that are not usually used to fuss a pussy. I use my feet. So when I'm coming out of the shower, my cat is already lying on the floor with her belly in the air, waiting for a rub. So I do the only thing that you can do in this situation. I dry my feet on her. This is the action. She loves it and I find it useful. Now, if I did this with socks on, my foot would look like Falcor from the Never-Ending Story. If it looked like the chestburster from Alien, I've applied too much pressure. So I love TV and movies, and I was on IMDb the other day, and I was looking up the plotline from a new LGBTQ Transformers movie titled Transformers, Thailand Modification. The synopsis is that the Autobots are chased by the Decepticons to Thailand, where they seek refuge in an ancient monastery. There, Optimus Prime goes through a journey of self-discovery and meets a powerful engineer that will enable him to go through an oil change and a sex change. In fact, they can no longer use the name, after the procedure, they can no longer use the name Optimus Prime, as it's considered dead naming. So, the leader of the Autobots is known for the rest of the movie as Optimus Prima Donna. Now, I know it might appear that throughout my whole set, all I've done is talk about TVs and movies, and you might think that I actually don't get out. But I do leave the house, and I lead quite a healthy lifestyle. I do martial arts, I exercise regularly, and I go to the gym and I lift weights. But this gives me calluses and very rough hands, which means that masturbation can feel quite good, actually. Yeah. Having hands that are the same texture as cheap chopsticks and require this movement to remove the splinters. Wanking with a piece of wood feels like Groot is jacking me off. I am Groot. I need some Kleenex. Obviously, I'm talking about the Groot from the first movie. I've been Mark, you've been great, thanks, good night.
Mark McGuizer. I really can't decide what I want to go to sleep thinking of tonight. wanking with Groot or Mark naked with a cat. I mean, the decisions are boundless. Can we have another round of applause for Mark? Mark just reminded me of something before I bring up the next star.